like, I'm sorry, you had to do what? Okay, that's great and good for you. And back in the day, people had 17 kids and didn't have an epidural, and you guys were all better women than I am. I was humbled real quick, let me tell you. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Kate. Today, as you guys can tell by the title, we're gonna be listing off some essential baby items. I just had my daughter about 2 months ago. She is lying on the bed behind me making sounds, if you guys can hear that. And these are the items that I have been obsessed with and using religiously. I recommend putting all the items that you see online on like those baby essential lists that I was studying. Put everything on your baby registry if you are having a baby shower. I had 2 baby showers. I organized one myself for my friends and family because I like things my way. And then my boyfriend's family hosted one for me. So I was lucky enough to have 2 baby showers, and I just had all the items on there, and it's just so much easier to see afterwards what you got and what you're still missing, as like just a running list of items. If you guys want me to do a like part 2 of this video on baby items you don't need, because there is a lot that I got that I still have not used and I thought for sure I was going to use them every day, I'd be happy to do that. But right now let's focus on the essential items that I think you need. They're not like the obvious ones, like you need diapers, you need wipes, you need a crib or bassinet depending where the baby's going to sleep. If you have a car, you need a car seat, you need a stroller. Like those are the essential, like for sure you need those, like definitely. That's like a given. But these are more like detailed ones that I don't think I could have lived without. None of these items are sponsored, they're not ads. However, everything that I mention and have linked on my baby registry is in my Amazon storefront down below. So I do have like a baby list. So if you guys are interested in any of the items and finding them, they're all there. So number 1 is a sterilizer. We have been using the Dr. Brown's one and I absolutely love it. This is in instead of like boiling all the items that you have for like 5 minutes and then letting it cool down, etc., it does everything in one. So you basically just add water, press on, and it'll do the sterilization and the drying. You can also do like other settings depending on which one you have, but the one we were using is amazing. It is so easy, so straightforward, and we've used it for everything, for breast pump items, like parts for soothers, and then also obviously for the bottles. It is just, it's amazing. Speaking of pumps, I highly recommend, if you're breastfeeding, a portable breast pump. So the one that I had on my baby registry and the one that I was using at first was a plug in the wall. You could also do batteries, but I would just plug it in the wall and then sit there with it. So if you're plugging it, your distance is only like this much that you can go away from it. So I had to sit on the couch or wherever and just kind of sit there with it. But also the pump was a like handheld one. Like I had to literally sit there for like 20-30 minutes holding the pumps. So I couldn't do anything else with my hands at the same time. I couldn't even hold the baby. I had to just sit there. A portable one, it's so easy. You literally just pop it into your nursing bra or your regular bra, but nursing bra works a lot better with that. And you can walk around, you can do the laundry, you can clean, you can do anything at the same time. I can hold the baby. It's just so versatile. And also the fact that they are separate, so I can pump at the same time as I'm feeding on the other side or just whatever. It's a life changer. Next is a bottle cleaning brush. I did not think of this when I made my registry, and even for the first few weeks, I was washing the bottles with like my hands or with our dish sponge. It's just not the same as a bottle cleaning brush. Some of these even have like a tip meant for the part of the bottle, like the suction part, like the nipple or whatever it's called. It's so much easier now that we have one, and they're so inexpensive. Like you can also buy them anywhere, like Walmart or whatever store. They are just, again, another life changer. Another must-have essential item that I cannot stress enough: zip up pajamas with the double zipper. The amount of pajamas that you will go through with a newborn, also newborn clothes, I mean, cute for pictures, but try to get that on a newborn and try to leave it on and change them. It's just, I have newborn clothes for like outings. Like I dressed her up for Thanksgiving, and I dressed her up for like a little photo shoot, for like newborn photo shoot, and then we did a 2-month-old photo shoot at home, and it's cute for pictures. Today she's wearing pajamas, you guys can see. It's the ones that have the zipper. There are the button ones, but they are a lot less convenient. Zipper pajamas, chef's kiss. They are so convenient, so efficient. For diaper changes, you just zip up the bottom. You don't have to take the whole thing off. It's just amazing. You just pop the legs out, change the diaper, put it back on. Amazing. Something that really surprised me that we actually got the idea from the hospital was pee pads. So we have a changing pad, and then we also have, it's like a little mattress, but we don't have a cover on it. So instead of getting a little mattress cover, and the changing pad is not the same size as like a regular mattress, so it's just so specific, we just put a pee pad, which literally the hospital did, on their little bed. Pee pad, and then you change the diaper there. So if they pee at the same time, or you know, something else, it'll absorb it, and you just crumple it up, put it in the garbage or diaper genie, whatever you're using. Diaper genie is amazing. And then it's done. So it's just so convenient. Again, when you have a newborn, you're looking for like quick, efficient, convenient, mess-free. If you drive, I highly recommend a car camera, because the baby seat is facing, it's rear facing right now, so it's facing the back window. If you turn around, or if you look in your rearview mirror, you can't see the baby. So I got a car camera. There's also some with like mirrors, but I like the camera better because it has like a night vision mode. So it's like white and black, but it's for nighttime, and it'll automatically adjust to the light outside. So it's really, really convenient. And mine is just on my dashboard, and then how it hooks up is basically just like an elastic band with the camera around the seat, like the headrest, and it just looks at the baby. There's no flash, there's nothing like that. It's just a camera that's on her 24/7. So the next one is not baby specific. It is just a thermometer. So we got one. I'm talking about not the ones for your temperature, but I'm talking about the ones for like meat, the ones that have the metal. So we bought a separate one just for her. So we have one that we cook with, and then we have one that we check her stuff with, so her milk when it's at the right temperature, and also her bath water. So we have like a little duck in the bath that will flash if it's too hot, but we don't find that it works that well. And we also have a touchless thermometer that is super expensive, that someone bought from the registry. That one I don't find works that well because it gives different temperatures. Sometimes she was sick, like her second week alive, she was sick. We both had a cold, and her temperature flashed that she had a fever. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go to the hospital. And then I tested her with the thermometer you put like in the armpit, and then like another one, and they all said different temperatures, and she didn't have a fever. So I was like, what is going on with this touchless one? And that one also has a setting for water, so for like a bath water. If I keep looking down, I'm just looking, like I have like a mirror behind you guys so I can see what you can see from her. Just so I'm not like showing too much, but anyways, so that thermometer has a water setting, and the water setting is always wrong for the bath water. So anyways, the meat one we just put in the bath water, and it'll tell you like pretty accurately what the temperature is. Speaking of getting sick, this one is a little bit gross, but a like nose sucker. So I remember back in the day when I didn't have her and I didn't know what to expect with kids, I had a friend who had a kid, and she was like, yeah, I had to buy one of those because my child was sick and I had to do the suction like myself. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I had to like put my mouth on his nose and like suck it out. It's like, I'm sorry, you had to do what? And she's like, yeah, that's what I had to do. I'm like, there is no way that I'm ever doing that. The moment I had a registry, that no sucker was going on there, because I love my child, but no thank you. Nursing bras, I was so against. Like, I was like, there's no way I'm wearing that, they're not cute. I'm still gonna be like cute after giving birth. And I was humbled real quick, let me tell you. As soon as I gave birth, I was sitting there just, anyways. If you know, you know. You're not cute after birth. I ended up buying nursing bras, I think the week before I gave birth, and I packed them in my hospital bag, and I have not looked back since. They do make some cute ones I saw like on Instagram ads and stuff, so if you're looking for like a cute one. But honestly, they're just like life changers if you're out and you're feeding, or just even at home, or to hold the breast pumps, as I talked about earlier. Like, you're feeding a baby. That's what matters. And then also, this is probably a given, like it was on all of those other baby lists, but little mitts. So we put Rhea in mitts for the first, I'm gonna say 3 weeks of her life, and then we started doing her nails. So we didn't cut them right away. The doctors recommended we just file them at first, just because their nails are so tiny and they're so thin, and they can get hurt really easily. So we were filing them. We just started cutting them recently, but up until then we were just filing them with like a little baby file. But those little mitts are game changers. Or if you can have the onesies that have the mitts built in. I don't see them often, but I know they exist. They're kind of like little cuffs, and you just pop them down. She doesn't have it on her pajama now, but they're like a little cuff, and you just pop the hand in. Otherwise, those mitts are amazing. She hated her. She would always take them off and then scratch her face. I don't know why newborns do that, but they will literally just destroy their face, especially while they're eating. I don't know. Those mitts are, I recommend them. So I think that's it for my list of like essential items that I didn't expect to love as much as I do, but I highly recommend if you are pregnant or if you just had a baby and want to know what is essential. Add these items to your baby registry. You will not regret it, in my opinion. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you guys want me to do a video on baby items you definitely do not need, that I have not been using at all, even the ones that are on my registry. And I was warned, a lot of these items, people are like, you're not gonna use that. A lot of these items too, actually, I was like, people were like, when I was having kids, you didn't need these items. Like, okay, that's great and good for you. And back in the day, people had 17 kids and didn't have an epidural, and you guys were all better women than I am. But these items, I'm telling you, I use religiously, and they make my life so much easier. As I mentioned, my Amazon storefront is linked down below for you guys. I have a baby items list, and my socials are linked down below as well. And yeah, until next time, just know that I love you, you are valued, and be kind to yourself. Can you guys hear her snoring? So again, be kind to yourselves, especially if you are a mom, because your baby needs a healthy mom. Mentally, physically, emotionally, it's so important. So be kind to yourself always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!